Hey everyone, welcome to this Friday edition of the E-News. I'm Paul McElroy, teaching pastor. It's great to be with you. And remember, the E-News is just our chance to update you on things going on throughout the week involving the North Park community. And as you can tell, I'm wearing this mask. I thought, you know what? I might as well wear the mask to do part of this E-News. This is our new norm, and a lot of us have to wear it wherever we go. And as you can tell, I mean, my glasses fog up a little bit, but we have to get used to it, and if you're around the church in the coming weeks, that's something that you're going to be wearing as well. We're all wearing it, those of us that are gathered in the church now. And that's the way that we are conscientious about the ways that we're watching the spread of COVID, and we want to be mindful of that as good citizens for sure. Hey, I want to make you aware of a few things. First of all, this link that you get for the E-News, there are so many important items on it, so I want to encourage you not just to listen to the video, but to read through all the items carefully, because there's a lot going on, a lot we want to make you aware of. Barry Canning, our director of adult electives, does a great interview with a ministry called the International Students Ministry, and they are just sharing a little bit about opportunities that people in London, church members in London, can be involved in serving the international students. So listen to that video carefully and then figure out maybe there's ways that you or maybe you and your family can be involved in serving. You know, oftentimes throughout the last several weeks, we've invited you to be part of donations that we've taken up. For this week, we're not taking any special donations for any organization, but we want you to be aware over the coming weeks we will be back involved with that as well. You know, I love being part of the senior leadership at North Park, and today we had this exciting meeting, lots of energy, and we're excited to tell you that many of the ministries at North Park are planning the ways that they can get back together in the fall. Ministry activities on-site, off-site, but the ways that we can be face-to-face. So stay tuned for more details about that. Lots of opportunities coming your way. I don't know if you've ever had someone call you or petition you to follow me. And in some cases, maybe it's worked out pretty well. And in other cases, maybe the person you followed took you off the beaten track and maybe you got lost. This weekend, the message that I preach is actually all about following. It's found in the Gospel of Matthew at chapter 4. And it's Jesus early on in his ministry. As he's walking along the Sea of Galilee, he invites 4 individuals, 4 men, 4 fishermen, to follow him. And the incredible thing is that as Jesus walks by and issues that invitation to have them follow him, they immediately stopped everything that they did and they followed him. I'm going to look a little bit closer at why they did that. Why did they just drop everything right on the spot and follow Jesus? We're going to look a little bit deeper into that. And then I'm going to challenge you. What are we holding on? What are some of the conditions and the limitations we put on our following Jesus? And are we at a point where we'd say, you know what, we're going to take off those limits, we're going to take off those conditions, and we're going to follow Jesus wholeheartedly and then see where he takes us. So if you want to prepare for the message this weekend, I encourage you, read through the Gospel of Matthew at chapter 4, and then you'll follow along as I preach that this weekend. And join us on our online services. And you know what? The other challenge is, as we're following Jesus, you've all read the news, you're all watching the news, and you're seeing what's going on in our world, just some of the racial unrest. And I really want to challenge you, challenge our community at North Park. As all of that's going on around us, how are we disciples of Jesus into a world like that? How do we fight and work toward equality? How do we work toward being kind and compassionate and loving? And so be aware of that. Be aware of things that are going around you, opportunities that are going on, and ways that maybe you can jump in and be a practical example and to be the light of Jesus. So that's it. I hope you enjoy your Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. And please join us this weekend sometime for the message and our worship service. God bless. Take care.